Usually when I meet somebody who's, dealing with issues and stuff like that, one of the first questions that I would ask them is, what is your purpose? Like, what is your, what is the thing that you wake up to every single day? That's basically like the first question that I would ask somebody, if they're like dealing with issues and stuff like that. What is the thing that you live for, basically? And unfortunately, a lot of times the answer would just be something along the lines of, I don't really know, or just like school, or like I'm just like living or whatever, which might seem okay on the surface, but when you really think about it, having purpose is one of the most important things in life. You know what I mean? And personally, the reason I'm even making this video is because every time I have felt like I don't know what my purpose exactly is, I've been really sad, and really kind of not like sad, but I just kind of felt weird. I didn't feel sad necessarily, like it wasn't like I wasn't like depressed or something, but I just kind of felt weird. You know what I mean? I felt really weird, and I just wasn't feeling energetic. I didn't have a lot of energy, and I would just feel kind of dead, because I feel like if I know that there's something that I want to do, like for example, make videos, I want to make music, I'm a musician and I make music, you know what I mean? And something that I personally wake up to every day is that dream of making music, that dream of, I wake up and I want to become a better musician. I want to become a famous, musician, a successful person, generally speaking. There have been moments where I would be like, well, do I actually want to become a musician, or do I want to do this thing? Do I want to do that? Do I want to do this? It feels like when I don't know what my purpose is, I just kind of feel weird, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like purpose is very important to me personally. It's like one of the pillars of my mental state, my mental health and stuff like that. Like, it feels like without knowing what my purpose is, I just kind of feel weird, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't feel very like energetic, very like motivated. If I don't have that kind of like, okay, I want to become this, I want to become that. Like, if I don't have that, I just kind of feel very like demotivated and very like weird, you know what I mean? If you're wondering why am I asking people those types of questions, like, about purpose and stuff like that, because purpose is so important to me personally. I feel like if you find your purpose, and if you find something that you're like really like striving for, and something that you really want to like achieve, like a goal, like I feel like if you figure out what your purpose is, you are going to be in a better position. You're going to be happier and more motivated, and you're going to be in a better like mental state. I feel like you're going to be way more like inspired and motivated to actually achieve something, and you're going to work harder, and you're actually going to like put a lot more effort into the things that you want to like do, you know what I mean? I also think it's very, very important, because it's just generally like personally, I feel weird when I don't know what my purpose is, you know what I mean? And I know that because I've been in those positions, it actually happened to me, you know what I mean? I feel like when you don't know what your purpose is, one of the best ways to describe how I felt, I feel like my emotions were way more sensitive, in a way that like it would be way easier for me to have like a bad day, or like it would be way easier for me to, be sad, or like feel kind of useless. But uselessness is the exact opposite of like purpose, right? Being useful, feeling like you are useful for something, you know what I mean? Like, for example, I make music. I make videos. So I feel like, you know, like if I didn't make this video today, I would probably feel way worse, because I would know that like, okay, I didn't do that today. Because I would know like, okay, instead of making a video, I did something else that was completely useless. You know what I mean? So I feel like discipline is also one of the most important things in life. But discipline and purpose go like this. Purpose and discipline are like one of the most important things that you really need to like kind of like think about. You know what I mean? You really gotta like think about that shit. And if you don't know what your purpose is, then I recommend you just like think about your hobbies. Think about shit that you love doing. You know what I mean? And like, for example, like if you like listening to music, if music is something that, you know, you just is something that you love, for example, right? Music. Let's take music as an example, right? Let's say that music is something that you really want to do. One of the most important things when it comes to finding your purpose is you really need to have that anything is possible mindset. Like, one of the most common mistakes that people make is not believing in themselves. This world has changed a lot. You know what I mean? Internet and shit. A lot of shit is possible. I'm about to give y'all some sauce. Not a lot of people would tell you something like this. And I want y'all to really understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want y'all to use this in a weird way, or I don't want y'all to like misuse this. I don't want y'all to misunderstand what I'm trying to say. So listen, in order for you to be really successful, and in order for you to be really like special, you need to be almost kind of like delusional, right? And I'm going to make a video about this, but you have to be delusional to be successful. I mean, not like have to, you don't have to, but it is going to help you a lot. I'm not saying that you have to like believe that you're like God or something like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you have to like really believe in things that like a lot of people will tell you, oh, that is like, there's a small chance that you will make it doing this or doing that, right? But you just have to like not listen to that shit, and you really have to believe in shit. Like, you really have to believe in what you're doing in order to be successful, okay? So when I say be delusional, I mean just like believe in yourself, but like a lot. You know what I mean? Believe in yourself. Think of yourself as a really good musician. Even if you're just getting started, even if you're just like learning and stuff. I feel like in order for you to like become like the best version of yourself, you kind of have to be like a little delusional. You know what I'm trying to say? Now listen, everybody watching this video right now, I'm about to give y'all some fucking homework, okay? I'm about to give y'all some motherfucking homework. Now listen, the first thing that you gotta do is, as soon as this video is over, I want y'all to find something that you're like really interested in, right? Whatever, like music, sports, acting, anything, right? And I'm gonna give y'all bonus points if it's something that you can do independently. Like, for example, like for example, you know, if you do this thing, and if this is your job, you don't have a boss. You are your own boss. You know, for example, music. You know, you can, you know, obviously you got, you know, the label, but you know, like, it's a skill set that you can use whenever you want. Like, you're not dependent on nobody. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then the second step is one of the most important steps, and that is to believe in that dream. I want y'all to believe in this thing 100%. Basically, have this goal in your mind. That is another thing that you have to do, is you have to like have a certain goal, right, for this purpose. And then I want y'all to basically like, I want y'all to have a plan, and I want y'all to have a process. I want y'all to actually work on this. I want y'all to actually do this shit, build discipline and stuff like that. And I'm gonna talk about that shit, you know, in my future videos. You know what I mean, as well. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Go do your homework, and I'm about to see y'all in the next one. Peace.